Hello. Good Wednesday morning. Hi, everyone. I am just getting off retreat from Costa Rica. I got in on Sunday on Mother's Day, just barely in time for Mother's Day. Costa Rica tried to keep me. um, One of the planes, instead of taking off at 2 o'clock, it got pushed back by 2 hours. So my layover that was supposed to be in Miami was only 2.5 hours. So it was not going to give me enough time to go through customs and make my connecting flight. So I ended up staying an extra day in Miami. Um, I could have stayed an extra day in Costa Rica. However, they already have my bag. So and I did not have any change of clothes, so I didn't want to be stinky for the clients there. But I digress. I made it home. Um, Costa Rica, of course, was beautiful. I had a lot of fun. I made a lot of deep connections with the people there. It also was, I was working, so it wasn't as like relaxing and rejuvenating as I would, normally have on a vacation. So right now I'm just easing into to back to the routine life, right? Um, so Getting lots of rest, like self care, doing things for me. Of course, mom life doesn't stop for anyone. So like it's coming back into this space. So I talked a lot about in my last email about the universe and the cosmic shifts. Like um, when I come off those retreats, I'm really like, I'm buzzing with energy. Like I have this renewed sense of purpose because, like there's nothing more magical than like leading breath work or like the releases or the cacao ceremony or just like dumping all of the crap we've been carrying around and burning it in the fire, right? So like when we come off these retreats, um, there's a lot of shedding in that in and of itself, and we're being supported right now cosmically by shedding all the crap that we don't need as well. So we've been going through this process of releasing old karma and our old beliefs and self-doubt and limiting decisions and like all the stuff that's really been holding us back. So essentially right now we're on a journey of ego death. Like we're on a journey of coming back to ourselves. And so we've been living in this a very materialistic world. I would say like trying to keep up with the Joneses, like looking at our neighbors and what they have and wanting the same things, so it's like a lot of comparison, very masculine energy of like work, 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 push, 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 like so and you've been seeing again you're seeing this like in the government, even like we're seeing this in the world, like things are being flipped upside down on their heads. So all of these things that we knew, all of these things that we thought we knew, that we knew about ourselves, are starting to fall away. So as we're coming back to ourselves, to our pure beings, our souls, um, we're starting to get rid of things that no longer serve us. We're, you know, letting go of friendships or maybe jobs or relationships. Like things are falling away that may have been holding us back, or that things that have been needing to be said are being said now. So all this stuff, like it does take a toll on the nervous system. Like we can feel very drained from this. It's our subconscious mind may be going a little bit wild because it doesn't exactly feel safe because we've known how we've been up until this point. We've known like what patterns that what we've always been running, the programs that have been running. Like we knew like in this instance, like when this thing happens, this is what I do and this is the result that comes of it. Like so we have, a certain level of control in that we we expect a certain outcome. Like we expect a certain result. So like when you start to do things a little bit different, your subconscious mind kind of goes wild. It's like, um, hold on, like we've never done that before. Like this is not this is not normal. This is not what we do. Like put on the brakes, halt, like avoid, procrastinate, like whatever it is, whatever your pattern is for you, right? So if you're doing like really good self work and you're going along the path and you're starting to change things, like I equate this a lot to like diets and stuff. When you do really good on your diet for like 5 days out of the week, during Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday for in some cases, and then you get to like the weekend and just like everything just flies off the handle, right? Or you do really good all day, like eating really clean and healthy, and then by like after dinner, you're just like, you can give me all the chocolate. I don't care anymore. Like I've been good all day, right? So, you know, it's essentially your brain telling you that this is not what we normally do. Like, this is not the program I set up that we've been running for all these years. So it essentially like sabotages you. So it's really why it's so important to have somebody that's coaching you through this, and also why it's really so important that somebody that from the outside can look in, um, because like we can do this stuff ourselves. Yes, we can. It's just it takes longer, it's harder. So when you have that support, um it is really helpful. And for me too, like I have coaches, I have people that help me through the same stuff, because like we've all been programmed, we've all been by our caregivers and like peers and teachers and people are around us. Like they've instilled certain beliefs inside of us, and those beliefs become like the way we do everything, the way that we are, the way that we be, like it becomes our identity, and it doesn't have to be that way. So the more that you practice and do things, you're rewriting your neural pathways into the way that you want to react, the way that you want to think and behave and do. So, um, in this like shedding process, and like this retreat too, for me and the clients, like this was like a big pressure valve releasing. So, I witnessed a lot of incredible transformations, a lot of breakthroughs, like, and honestly, like I experienced some profound shifts myself. What's really great is you get to connect with people that are from all walks of life, from all different experiences, and you get to take little nuggets from each and every person, because every single person has something to share, something to say, something to give, that like they have a certain knowledge that maybe you don't have, that it just sparks something inside of you. So when I do the experiences and the journeys and the releasings and the ceremonies, like all of these things, like there's nothing that brings me so much joy than seeing like that smile with the tears running down their face, where they're just like, and it just, when the moment when somebody like really truly connects with their inner power, and they shed those layers of limitation and they step into their full authentic self, like it's pure magic. And it, again, it reminds me that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And so one of the guys that was on the retreat, so he's described himself as very sciencey, like he used to do IT, um, but now he's like a voiceover actor. But like he comes from um like IT and logic and understanding and like all those, like it has to match the specific formula. And the thing is, like, all of this stuff, the woo woo stuff, right? Like, this is all proven by science. Like, heart math, the fact that your heart is electric magnet, like, you have electric magnetic field that emanates from your heart, like, that can be measured with scientific tools up to 2 feet away from the heart. Like, the auric field can be measured up to 6 feet away. Like, quantum physics has proven, like, energy and like, uh uh, the observation of certain things, like waves and particles will behave in different ways just by you observing them. Like, this is all proven by science. Yet somehow, like, we've gotten to this point where it's, because we can't see it, right? Like, then it must be made up. Or like, this all of this stuff, like, it comes, energy work, like hypnosis, the breath work, like, all of these things have been around since the beginning of time, like, beginning before freaking medical, before like science stuff. Like, this has been stuff that's been going on for ages, that people have practiced for ages, and somehow we've gotten away from it. Like, this is the true medicine. This is like coming back into your true authentic self, your divinity, your oneness with source and every being around you, and like God. Like, this all has always been the true, like, source of everything, like the true meaning. So when I'm talking to this guy who, again, he's like very sciencey IT guy, he had two really, really profound, powerful experiences during the retreat, and he told me, like, it's crazy. I felt like I was having like this out of body experience, and I was like traveling through space and time, and I'm like, yeah, like, you probably were. And the thing is, like, when you're very logical, very sciencey, very critical thinking, like, you're essentially stuck in a way, like, your body's stuck in this cut and dry, like, work, work, work. Like, it's your nervous system gets burnt out. So whenever you're taking that time for yourself to actually do releases like that, your body's actually craving that because it's been stuck in this cycle for so, so long. Um, Even like hypnosis, like, is some of the easiest people, like, again, we think hypnosis is for like the weak minded, but no, it's actually the ones that are really, really smart, that are easy to hypnotize, like, that are easy to go into trance because their bodies want it so bad. They're just like, I need this time. I need this, like, to feel like released, to feel still. Like, we all have like this potential inside of us. Like, we've had it all along. We've all had um, ways to heal ourselves, but all he needed in that moment was a little belief, and of course the right environment. Because, like, when you're around all these other people that are having experiences and profound shifts, and they're just letting their emotions go and the screams go, and like it ramps it up. It's like the whole energy of it, like the whole thing is like kicking up. So, like we often live our lives like small and held back, like we were told, you know, by the people around us that like don't wiggle, don't get up from your seat, pay attention, like don't scream, don't cry, don't, all these don'ts. Like don't be a freaking kid. Like it's normal for a kid to run around and get their energy out and laugh and play and scream and do, like the go get in the mud and like play with freaking bugs and like worms and shit. Like this is, we were like little explorers. We were curious. We had creativity. And so when we have these little tiny seeds of doubt um, planted in our brains, like in our minds from a young age, like we start to create these decisions and these limiting beliefs like I'm not smart enough, I'm not worthy, I can't do that. And then those seeds start to grow into giant trees and vines and walls that confine us. So like we put ourselves in this little box. And so, and again, like what I found, like in what I saw so clearly at this retreat is that the people that are often the most resistant, the more sciencey type, like the ones who are all about logic and reason, like they tend to experience the biggest shifts because again, like they're craving the release so much. They're carrying so much tension, they have so much suppressed emotions. And when they finally allow themselves to let go, it's like a dam breaking. So if you're feeling the call to break break free, to unleash your potential, to break outside of the box, right? Like live a life of greater joy and authenticity, like you're not alone. The universe, it's supporting you right now. It's cheering you on. So we are going to be doing another Healing Day event. So I wanted to let everybody know that it's going to be this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. So it's all by Zoom. We're going to be doing some breath work, just like what I was doing at the retreat. Um, so this event, like it's something I do every month. This is my way of giving back to the community. It's also, like one of my greatest joys is seeing everybody like again coming out with that big teary smile and like all of the releases. So it's um if let me actually grab the link. I'm going to put this in the chat, but if this is something that interests you, again it's free. There's no obligation to, for anything, but um if this is something that you feel called to, or like you want to experience it yourself, like this is one of the tools I use in my coaching. This is one of the things that I guide people through to help them release on a subconscious level, as well as like we're coaching on the conscious, so that everything's in alignment, everything's aligned. So I really encourage you to sign up if you have not ever been to one before, or if you have, like come to these, because again, like it's so powerful, so beautiful to release all that muck that's been stuck and sitting around. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to post that here and hop off and maybe do a little breath work myself, because again, I'm you know taking care of myself as well. So appreciate you guys. Have an amazing rest of your week. I hope to see you Sunday. Bye now.